Oh shit! Yo, what's good? It's your boy Ocean. Yo, I want to bring attention to a certain organ that helps you with your immune response, and that organ is the gut. So 70 to 80% of your immune cells reside in the gut, and we live in this day and age where we need to, this knowledge needs to be brought to people's attention, because a lot of people are afraid of getting sick, but they're not doing the research necessary to ensure that they don't get sick. So, like I said, the gut houses 70 to 80% of your immune cells, right? What does that mean? It means a lot. When your gut is damaged, like severely, due to improper eating, or due to, it doesn't even have to be your fault. You can be the healthiest eater and you can get a bunch of veggies and eat a bunch of fruits, but it still can be counterproductive, because the markets that have these fruits and veggies, their fruits and veggies are laced in glyphosate, which is a chemical found in Roundup. So what Roundup does is it kills any living organism around specific GMO products, like corn or lettuce, spinach, any vegetable that you can grow, like any plant that you can grow that you're ingesting. Glyphosate is laced onto these GMO plants to kill any living organisms around it. So once it's laced in glyphosate, they don't really do much to take out the glyphosate. It's not really much you can do. And when glyphosate enters the body, what happens? It destroys your gut. It destroys the gut lining. It destroys your immune cells. So the people that are getting sick, most likely, I'm not saying it's all due to the gut being damaged, but most likely it's due to the gut being damaged. Because if you think about it, 70 to 80% of your immune cells, what about the other 20%? You really think the other 20% is going to be protecting you from coronavirus? I mean, shit, it's really possible, but why would you take that risk, you know? Why would you just be okay with destroying 70 to 80% of your immune cells? Like, once I realized that, yo, I'm really, like, I gotta find a way to get my nutrition and know that it's clean, you know, and aside from me planting my own, you know, vegetables and fruits, which I will be doing soon, because, you know, it's about that time where we start learning how to fend for ourselves and survive, actually survive, not like depend on money or depend on another corporation, depend on a boss for our well-being. You know, it's not, we have it in us to live our life. We have it in us to survive on our own. It's about your willingness to do that. So anyways, once I learned that, yo, I'm really killing myself in the long run, I'm really hurting myself, because I can't explain it in a way that makes any more sense than it is. Yeah. When you ingest glyphosate, it destroys your gut. That's the bottom line. So, Purium, right? This company is fully non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, no animal cruelty, just pure love. And they have a product called, what's it called? Biomedic. And what that does is it removes, I'm not sure the exact number, I think it's like 74% of your the glyphosate in your system, And once you're able to, like, you have to like go through the program. The more you commit to yourself to the program, the more glyphosate gets detoxed from your body. And I think that's a key factor of, like, honestly, what I'm trying to say is, yo, clean your gut. Figure out ways to clean your gut. Figure out ways to get glyphosate out of your gut. Because, like I said, no matter how much you're eating veggies and fruits, it don't matter. It really doesn't matter if you're not getting non-GMO fruits and veggies, organic, you know, like, you need to know what you're ingesting. And there's a fly trying to touch my food. I'm like, get the fuck away. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just wanted to say that because people don't know this stuff. People don't know this stuff, and it's really like, it's really something that people should know. And knowing is half the battle. It's the implementation of your knowledge after that, you know, like, once you start learning shit, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I know this, but I'm gonna still buy regular. Like, why would you do that? You're aware of the harm you're doing to yourself, but you're still gonna do the harm to yourself. Like, that shit makes no sense to me. So yeah, ignorance is bliss, and once you're no longer ignorant, it's no longer bliss. So, yo, start finding your bliss. Research will help you in the long run. Oh, there's a bee on it. Oh man, I wish it went on the lens. That'd have been so cool. Yeah. It's so good. So yeah, once you clean your gut, you'll start feeling way lighter, because I know that I transitioned from being a meat eater to veganism 3 years ago, and to this day I still have gunk in my body. I still have gunk in there from that long ago. I can feel it, and slowly but surely that gunk is starting to leave my system. And yo, I can only imagine those heavy meat eaters. I can only imagine how much gunk are in their bodies, you know, like, you can work out, you can do all the stuff you need to do, but if your gut is not clean, it's like, what the hell are you even doing the stuff for? Apparently you're supposed to be shitting 3 times a day. I haven't really, like, it's only up until recently that I started shitting 2 times a day. But normally I would shit like once a day, probably in the morning, and that's it. But yo, you know the vibes, man, and woman, king and queen, we out here. Just feels good to be alive, you know, like, you just start to feel more grateful. You start to chill more. You start to not feel like you always gotta do something, when you could just chill, relax. We have so much time. People don't think we have time because everything is set on a schedule. Everything is set on, like, time periods. We have time periods for certain things, and it makes us rush, when you could just literally take an hour for yourself in a day, and that hour, if not even an hour, you could do 10 minutes in a day and you'll be chilling. Like, take that time for yourself. Start asking yourself questions. Start asking questions. Start being curious. Start understanding yourself, your body. Yo, we've been on this world, we've been in this earth plane for how long? And, like, I don't even know the full scope of my body. And I guess that could be due to neglecting my studies, because I know we did, have living environment class and biology or whatever. But now is the time, if you're not aware of your body, now's the time to start learning and start feeling it within yourself. Because when I learned living environment, for some reason I didn't apply it to myself. I have a body, but I'm over here learning about the body. But I never put them together. I never felt it within myself. But now I feel my gut. I feel my lungs, because I've been breathing more properly too, because there's a way to breathe. There's so much shit, there's so much shit in this world that we don't know how to properly do. There's so much shit in this world that we haven't been taught how to do. So it's like, do the fucking research. Excuse my language. I'm actually trying to quit cursing too, because that's another thing. Words are spells. It gets frustrating sometimes, because I really lived this life without knowing this shit. But it's alright. I'm grateful I am where I am. And yeah, I'm just grateful to be where I am right now. I'm grateful that I still made it. Every day I'm actively trying to figure it out for myself. And that's always been within me, even as a kid. But now it gets deeper. The older you get, it just gets deeper. Yeah. But I don't want to keep you here too long. I love you because I love myself. So I'm spreading this knowledge for you, because I've researched it for myself. So, we out here. Peace.